Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. And we're back on Simon Farms. And we are in the first day of spring. And we're getting ready to work our fields. So if we look at the rotation, we're down here. We're going to do, the top part's going to be fallow. And then the middle part's going to be potatoes and the corn in the bottom. So first thing I need to do is start spreading some lime. Start spreading the news. So I've got a lot of land to work. But before we get started on that, because I'll probably do that offline, just run up and down with the limerator and lime everything. That's going to be kind of boring to watch. So I've got things to do because to get us to this point, I went from autumn all the way through winter and into spring, and we had a lot of poo to pick up, which I did, and we had a lot of poo to pick up over here, which I did, and we're going to sell that. We've got corn to sell that got, after, going clear into spring, the corn has been done, so we can sell that. As you can see, I've got $3,500,000 in the bank so far. I've kept the animals going right up to this point. So, but I'm to the point now where I need to water them and feed them. So let's do that. Let's give that water there. We should have somebody over here. Do we? Well, we do. Right there. Okay. So let's water that. And then I've got somebody in here we can feed the cows. All right. Let's see what the pigs need. So, cattle pen, we're just waiting for the water to get in there. And they've got all the feed they need. Now, interestingly enough, the cows stopped making slurry. We're not making slurry, which is weird because that happened to the pigs as well. The pigs stopped making slurry. So there must be something wrong with the map that they don't create liquid poo. That's not right, but I don't really care. But it looks like we need to get some food out to the pigs as soon as the water's in there. So we'll do that in a second here. The cows, they looked okay except for the water. So let's see what else is going on. Yeah, let's sell this. This is the end of the corn, I think. Well, no, it's not because I stored some corn, but we'll keep that for emergency purposes. Because I had filled the dryer up, I put whatever was left in storage. Let it go. Wow, that was quick. Oh, we put it in storage. I don't want to store it. I want to. Oh, yeah, well. Okay, I don't really need the money. I don't need to sell it. We'll leave it as is. But we do need some pig food, so let's grab some of that. Pig food. Pig food. Corn stalks. Pig food. Alright, well, we're waiting for pig food to get in here. I don't think we need very much, but let's just see. Let me get a full load here. That should be enough. Oh, by the way, the milk is full too. So I gotta sell milk. hopefully this thing's still lined up. I'll tell you what, rather than run over it and move it, I'm going to back into it and see if it's still in position. This thing's moved all over the place since I very first hooked it up. It doesn't work very well. It's kind of awkward to use. Hopefully this will put pig food in. Yep, it did. Alright, let's see what that has done for us. We're full up. The cattle are full up, so they're good. Everything's copacetic here. Turn this off for now. And then let's go sell some milk. I don't think this is all the milk. There's more milk. Gosh, I haven't sold milk in a long time. So there should be quite a bit in that cattle pen. I've got enough money to buy that land up north, but there's no point in buying it now because we're just going to leave it fallow for this season. Still looks like winter to me. Supposed to be spring. By the way, we're up to 44 degrees, and I think that's going to be good enough. All right, how do we? There we go. All right, sell the milk. See what we get. That's going to take a minute. In the meantime, let's check and see what we need for temperatures on potatoes. All right, we only need 41, and then corn was the other one. It needs 50. So we'll do the potatoes first, and then we'll move up where the temperature should come up. It's only 11 o'clock. And then we'll plant the potatoes. And I forgot to look to see what the total of the milk was. I guess it doesn't matter. Looked like about 300,000. Something like that, because maybe a little less. It was 3,500,000. Now we have 3,800,000. So the milk had to sell for a couple 100,000 and change. Because it wasn't exactly 3,500,000. It was 3,500,000 and something. Oh, I needed to sell the poo too, didn't I? And I've really got to get to liming here. So let's pull this thing back up to the milk tank. Alright, we'll start loading that. Let's see how much we actually have in milk. Alright, we have another 100,000. This tanker holds 100,000. So we got 2 more loads to do. In the meantime, let's grab the poopatrator. The poopalator. And we just need to run it up here and sell it. That's a lot of poo. Now this had poo going in it for quite some time. It's a you know, I've been picking it up for a while. All right, let's sell the poo. Ooh, listen to that sound. Ooh, it sounds sloppy. Yuck. All right, 139,000 worth of poo. Amazing. Okay, so I'm going to continue. I'm going to take the other couple loads of milk in and get the liming done, and then we'll come back. We'll come back and start the seeding process. Whoa, geez, I just ran over who that was. Whoever that is there. All right, so I'll see you in a bit. Wow, that took a while. Literally, I've been working several hours just getting all this work done. I had to put lime on actually 2/3 of the map. Let's see if we get map up here. Yeah, I had to put lime on more than half the map. So everything got limed, all down here, all up here. Wow. So, now we're going to do, like I said, this middle section here is going to be all potatoes, and then corn down here. I think it was corn, I think. This rotation, yes, potatoes and corn. Now, like I said, the potatoes need, what was it the potatoes needed? The potatoes need 50? No, 41. It's the corn that needs 50. But it's 52 degrees out, so it's perfect timing. It wasn't when I started seeding, but 'tis now. So let's grab a seeder and get to work. Since the biggest share of the map that we're going to be seeding is the middle side, so I'm going to go ahead and do potatoes with it. Let's make sure we got potatoes. I'm not looking forward to doing potatoes, I can tell you that. Where are potatoes? Are you kidding me? I can't do potatoes with this? No, that's not right. That's not right. Where's the other seeder? It doesn't have a tractor on it. Okay. Go find a tractor. Where's that? Where's the other John Deere? Is it in? There it is. Oh, I remember. The John Deere didn't pull that other seeder very good. But that's okay. I just want to hook up to it and see if it does potatoes. I thought I fixed this. I thought I had to... What did I do to seed? Oh, it was the oil radish that I didn't have. Alright, let's see. Nope. Doesn't have it. Alright, hang on. We do have potatoes on this field, don't we? Yep, it says we do. Okay, I'll be back. I gotta fix that. Alrighty, we're back. And yeah, I've got, this has been remodded to do potatoes. So we're all set for potatoes. As you look down in the right-hand corner, you'll see it's set up for potatoes. Now, for quickness, I did not remod the one that I'm using. So I put a different mod in of the same piece of equipment. It was easier for me to do because my old version did potatoes. And I remodded it to do the oil seed, the radish oil seed. When I did, something happened and it wouldn't do potatoes. So rather than rewrite it completely, because I used a script to do the oil radish, I didn't want to do that. So I just took the old one that I had that did potatoes and I renamed it and put it in the game. So the one that does potatoes is just a DB120P for potato. So it's a different mod, but it'll work. Don't worry. We'll fix it. All right, let's see. So I leased it. I just leased this seeder. So we're going to do this and we're going to go in here. And we're going to do DB120. See if this works for us. And Alt. That. Turn it on and drop it. And we are off. Okay. We're going to have tons of potatoes. I'll tell you what. Now, wait a minute. What do we got here? What's this look like? Hang on. Let's go over here. Okay, that's field 28, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue on all the way up, and we'll just do these together because this is not what we're doing up here. That's all going to be fallow. So let's just do these two right here, and then we'll jump over to 20 and 18 and all of these things in between. There you go. Okay. Continuing. This is where I need a seed tender because you go through this. Look how fast we're going through the potato seeds. Because technically we're not planting seeds. We're actually planting parts of potato. And obviously potatoes aren't going to... You're not going to get as many seeds as if you were doing something very fine like canola or grain seeds. Alright, now I'm going to get stuck in the trees up there if I don't try to do something a little bit different here. Let's just kind of see if that'll work. Did I get the corner? Well, I don't have to get that corner actually, if you know what I mean. Wow. 2 passes and I'm going to have to refill this thing. Wow. Oh well, that's life. Let me see if I can hire somebody from this. Well, no, I can't because it's going to stop at that break. This is actually 2 fields. Never mind. I'll continue on manually. I was going to go grab the other seeder, put corn in it, and run down and see if I could do a little bit of corn while I'm doing the potatoes. The weather's staying with us, although it's pretty foggy. I don't know what that's all about. But we'll go with it. I got 2 brand new games coming out in, well, I shouldn't say brand new. Neither one of them are brand new. We've got a new version of Farm Sim coming out on November 22nd. On November 23rd, the very next day, I've got a new version of Final Fantasy coming out. So I'm going to be so busy playing games in November. All right, let me get this started. I'm almost out of seeds, so I'm going to have to go fill this up. But I want to go and get that other seeder going here. Now this isn't going to work because if you remember, I had a hard time pulling it with this deer. I needed to get one of the bigger tractors to do that, so let's just borrow this one. So we're not spreading lime right at the moment, so I can borrow this tractor. Get Dar to run it over here for us. Okay, so let's I'm going to do this big part in the middle here, or should I just do, God, I don't know. Yeah, we'll do around the edges like I normally do. It just makes it easier with all these trees around the fields because it gives me enough room to turn around at the end without getting stuck in the trees. Like I'm going to get stuck in the trees right here, so I can't even get all the way to the end of my field because of it. So makes it easier in the long run. Yeah, right here I'm going to have some trouble. Yep, hit a tree. Damn tree. This seeder has collision all the way to the end of the seeder. So the DB120, the last section of the boom, does not have collision on it. So it gives you a little bit of a advantage if you're kind of close to trees. You don't have to worry if you're a little bit long on the end into the trees because there's no collision on it. Look how wide that path is on that DB120. This Great Plains one is going to not cover as much area, but these fields down here are small anyway, so, I mean, and they're all patchwork. I think we're going to see a lot of that. I don't think that, it's just my personal opinion. At least for the time being, I don't know what's going to happen to the gaming, like any other business. It's getting more and more expensive to make games. The graphics are getting more advanced. They've got to outdo the last one. I'll give you an example. Red Dead Redemption. Anybody that's played Red Dead Redemption will tell you there's a reason why, it was Game of the Year type stuff. People just loved it, and they're still playing it 3 years later. I've personally done half a dozen playthroughs of that game, and I'm still not sick of it. It's just, it's just that good. And so, do they make another one? How can they make another one? It isn't going to. They would have to be able to try to do it better. Well, how do you do it better? And people say, I wonder why. Normally somebody puts a movie out. Well, the next thing you know, everybody's got a movie that's real similar to it. You do a superhero movie. All of a sudden, they're all superhero movies. Because of the success Marvel had, right? So, if you look at that in the gaming industry, and you'll say, okay, Red Dead Redemption was really good. Why don't we see other Red Dead Redemptions? Well, it's because they can't do as good a job. So, there's no way they could compete with it. For one thing, the smaller studios don't have the money. And let's see if I've got Cedar, John Deere. Is this the John Deere? Oh, this is not. This is the John Deere. I thought that was the. I thought that was the Great Plains one. It's not. It's the John Deere 90. Okay, fine. Anyway, there's no way for other smaller studios to replicate what Red Dead did. So, nobody'd buy it. If you're going to try to do something similar to Red Dead, you better be as good. And there's no way they could be as good as what Red Dead. They did Red Dead so good that there's no competition. And so why try, if you're going to fail? The amount of money they'd have to put in to try to duplicate a Red Dead, they would have to have tremendous sales, and, they just couldn't do it. That's my opinion. Now, I think that's going to happen. I think we're going to see a lot of maybe some sequels to games, but no new games because, I think the game industry is going to go the way of the movie industry. Movies right now, you can't find a good movie. They're just remaking old movies. I mean, they can't come up with anything new. Just redo the old and hope it sells. For nostalgia's sake, or... I mean, I saw they remade Turner and Hooch. What? That was the Tom Hanks where he was the cop and he had a dog partner. They keep remaking old movies and I don't know if they don't know how to make them as good or better, or they don't care. But none of them seem to be as good as the original. Anyway. I'm going to call it an episode here. My time is kind of up. And I'm thinking that rather than you watch me drive up and down, I'm going to go ahead and finish the seeding up. And we'll come back in the next episode and have crops ready to maybe harvest or something, or close to it. Anyway, hope you had fun. Hope to see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.